Yo, what up? This is your boy T-Dub with What's Blazing T-Dub TV. We are here live talking Andre Berto versus Victor Ortiz 2. Let me give you guys just a little bit of history before I get to the upcoming fight. This weekend, April 30th, free. At one point, before they fought, Andre Berto was an undefeated fighter. Some people looked at him like the second coming, the next wave, the fifth element, the guy that probably can take that old Mayweather, stretch it all the way out until it's a one and give him that first defeat. Victor Ortiz, he was doing good. He was a good fighter, did have a few losses. But one thing about Victor Ortiz that put a caution over him was that old heart, okay? He fought Maidana. He was giving Maidana some blows. Maidana was coming back giving him some blows. There were some trading punches. There may be a knockdown or two. And then Victor Ortiz quit. And ever since he quit, that stuck with him, all right? And when Victor Ortiz fought Andre Berto, I believe Andre Berto was the favorite. Okay, but a thing about Victor Ortiz in that fight, or before they fought, when he was in the corner, he had a genuine look that he really wanted to bring this fight to Andre Berto. Once the bell sounded, it was pretty much a Victor Ortiz show. Don't get me wrong, Andre Berto has moments. He fought back. He did what he could. He made this fight, along with Victor Ortiz, fight of the year. It was a hell of a fight. Victor Ortiz ended up winning. But one of the highlight points from Berto was, after being losing on the scorecards, maybe down 6-7 rounds, I'm not sure what it was, he catches Victor Ortiz. He knocks him down. At this point, Andre Berto was seeing the red. He was seeing flashing. He knew he was down the scorecards. He saw an opportunity to take Victor Ortiz out. He wanted a Victor Ortiz. He was throwing these wild bombs. He was bringing it from Houston, Texas, Kingston, Tennessee, just to bring it to Cleveland, Ohio, to land them big shots. And while he was doing that, Victor Ortiz threw a nice counter hook in between those shots and dropped Berto. Erased everything he just did. Victor Ortiz went on to win that fight, and after he won that fight, them guys kind of went in different directions. Berto for a while was looking like a stepping stone to get to Mayweather. He fought Victor Ortiz. He got the Willy Wonka golden ticket to Mayweather. He fought Robert Augusto Guerrero. He got the Willy Wonka golden ticket to fight Floyd Mayweather. Then he went on to win a couple, lose a couple. He had Virgil Hunter in his corner to try to help, I believe, with being a better boxer, not brawling much, and probably tighten up his defense and maybe footwork. Victor Ortiz went on to fight Lopez. He got his jaw broke. I believe he had a couple of fights before he left. He started shooting movies, Expendables. Some people question if his heart of his mind was really in boxing. And now we're back to the Victor Ortiz versus Berto 2. This is the fight that happened this weekend. Some people don't view this as a two top-tier fighters. But I'm telling you right now, I believe you're going to get a top-tier action. All right? This is going to be a fan-friendly fight. Both fighters going to come to bring it. I think Victor Ortiz is going to come out more aggressive in a 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 rounds, first 4 rounds, to try to let Berto know that we're going to start off exactly where I left at. He's going to sit Andre Berto down like a child. And Berto, what he needs to do is come out, I'm not sure if he will, but he needs to come out and box more. And even if Victor Ortiz catches him with a big punch, he needs to not to react and get sluggish and get wild. That's one of the criticisms I say about Berto. He got great speed, but sometimes he get a little wild. His defense is lacking. He definitely steps his defense up because he's always getting hit in his face. His eyes get, very swollen, very tight. Well, it looks like he's trying to look in the sunlight because they're so swollen, almost shut. I guess a couple questions that come to mind with this fight. Because this could go either way from either fighter, depends on who wins. I guess one question is, who wants it more? Okay, and if I want you guys to answer this question as well. Subscribe, like, comment below. Let me know, who do you think? Who do you think wants this fight more? All right, Andre Berto, he gets a chance to revenge his loss against the guy that pretty much derailed his whole career 5 years ago, all right? And that is a lot of motivation. And this fight, if he beats Victor Ortiz, could get him back in line with the other top tier or coming up top tier popular fighters. Then you got Victor Ortiz, who's coming back into boxing after being off for a while. And I think just because we've seen more of Andre Berto and what he can do in the absence of Victor Ortiz, if he wins his fight, you're like, okay, now let's see what he can do. And he just can't win this fight. He has to dominate this fight. He has to make a statement on this fight. If he can't, he needs to repeat the first victory as much as possible. Let's see, any more questions? What else? I guess my last question is, who do you think's going to win? Okay, comment below, leave it, let me know. Man, I think Victor Ortiz. I have not seen anything from Andre Berto, even with Virgil Hunter in his corner, training with the Miracon and Andre Ward, to let me know that he's improved his defense as much, that he will not get reckless once he gets caught in a dangerous encounter, that his footwork has increased. I just have not seen those things. I think he's still going to catch and eat a lot of shots. There is some doubt on Victor Ortiz because he has been gone. I know he's been coming back recently, but he hasn't been truly tested. But I just feel that Victor Ortiz might be one of those fighters that just have Andre Berto number. It'll definitely be a good fight, but I see Victor Ortiz pulling it off. But what do you think? What do you know? Let me know. Subscribe below. This is your boy T-Dub, T-Dub TV. What's blazing? And I'm out.